Hello my dear students, welcome to the fourth video lecture of human reproduction, where we will be going to deal with the rest of the part of male reproductive system. My dear students, I know I am making this video after a long gap of 15 to 20 days. Actually, I was busy with some commitments at my institute like intensive batches, COE, Center of Excellence batches. So I'm really sorry that I am uploading this video a bit late. So I know many of the students who are following the video daily when I upload, so it is difficult for them to revive the topics. So I'll give you a quick recap of what I have taught you in the previous lectures. My dear students, I have taught you the male reproductive system. I'll give you a quick recap. So you have seen this male reproductive system, the structure of male reproductive system, where you have seen the testis, this is vas afferentia, this is epididymis, this is vas deferens, and then this is ampulla, this is seminal vesicle, this is ejaculatory duct, and this is prostate gland, which opens into urethra through Cowper's gland, and this urethra forms, along with the erectile tissue, forms the penis, which is the erectile copulatory structure in males. So after that, my dear students, we have learned the sectional view. If you want to learn in detail about these things, you can follow the previous lectures. After that, we have discussed in detail about the structure of testis. So for teaching you the structure of testis, I have given you a quick detail about this part of testis, that is scrotum, and this canal which is known as inguinal canal. So after that, we have discussed in detail about the structure of testis. We have told you that testis is covered by three layers: tunica vaginalis, tunica albuginea, tunica vesiculosa, and other than that, I have told you that each testis is divided into several compartments which are known as testicular lobule, and in each testicular lobules there are 1 to 3 highly coiled structures present called seminiferous tubule, in which there is formation of sperms takes place, and these sperms move from the seminiferous tubule to this part. This is known as rete testis, and from rete testis the sperms move to this part. This is vasa afferentia, and after vasa afferentia it moves to the highly coiled part which is known as epididymis, and after that it moves to the vas deferens. Guys, in today's video I'll teach you about the rest of the part. So in the last video I have told you about the testicular lobules. Like in each testicular lobule there are 1 to 3 highly coiled seminiferous tubule are present, and in seminiferous tubule spermatogenesis, means synthesis of sperm, occur. So my dear student, in this lecture I will be teaching you about seminiferous, or you can say I'll start this lecture from seminiferous tubule. Okay, so can you tell me what is seminiferous tubule? As I have recalled you, or I have told you, as we have studied in the previous lecture, seminiferous tubule is that part of testis where formation of sperms takes place. Okay, what happens there? Formation of sperms takes place. Okay, so we will be discussing this topic in detail by making a diagram. So my dear students, as I have told you, in each testicular lobule or testicular compartment, 1 to 3 highly coiled structure called seminiferous tubule is present. So I'm making 3 seminiferous tubule, the cross section of seminiferous tubule. So for example, this is seminiferous tubule. So my dear students, in each seminiferous tubule there are 2 types of cells present. One type of cell is pyramid shaped cell called Sertoli cell. Okay, Sertoli cells are also known as sustentacular cells, or you can say nurse cells. Why they are known as nurse cell, I'll tell you later. So the other kind of cells which are present, my dear students, are very very important cells known as spermatogonia, or you can say primary germ cell. Primary germ cell means the cell which is going to make the gamete, that is either testis or ovum, either sperm or ovum, right? So primary germ cell means the primary cell which is going to form the sperm hair, right? So we can say it is also known as primordial germ cell, you can say, or it is also known as spermatogonia. in this spermatogonia only, my dear students, the process of spermatogenesis means synthesis of sperm will occur, and these spermatogonia will give rise to mature sperms. So by the process of spermatogenesis, these spermatogonia will give rise to sperm. Okay, so I'll complete the structure of seminiferous tubule. So my dear students, these are pyramid shaped cell, and other than that, primordial germ cell, or you can say आपका this one. These are germ cells, right? So these are germ cells. My dear students, after the process of spermatogenesis, these spermatogonia give rise to spermatozoa, or you can say sperms, by the process of spermatogenesis. After synthesis of spermatozoa or sperms, these sperms embedded their head in Sertoli cells to obtain the nutrition. Okay, my dear students. So Sertoli cells embedded in spermatozoa embedded their head in Sertoli cells to obtain nourishment or nutrition. Okay, so this is the structure of seminiferous tubule. This is one structure of seminiferous tubule. If I will complete rest of them, so these are Sertoli cells and these are spermatogonia. Okay, so this is it, right? I'll complete this one also. So these are, what are these, my dear students? Sertoli cells, and these are spermatogonia. Okay, or you can say primary germ cell or primordial germ cells. Okay, so these are seminiferous tubule. Now you can see the space outside seminiferous tubule. Can you see this space? Okay, can you tell me what is this space known as? My dear students, this space is known as interstitial space. What is this known as? Interstitial space. So the cells which are present in interstitial space are known as interstitial cells. So these are interstitial cells. Okay, so these are interstitial cells, or the other name is Leydig cells, or you can call them Leydig cells. These are the cells which help in secretion of main male sex hormone, that is testosterone. So Leydig cell or interstitial cell secrete testosterone. So my dear students, this is the cross-sectional view of seminiferous tubule. This diagram is given in NCERT. So I want to show this diagram, I want to label this diagram. So my dear students, can you tell me what is this? As I already told you, so you must tell me. So these are sperms, right? So these are sperms, or you can say these are spermatozoa, right? After that, what are these cells? What are these cells? These are spermatogonia. Okay, or you can say primary germ cell. Okay, so these are spermatogonia, and which after the process of spermatogenesis give rise to different type of cells, you can see here. So these are different types of cells which further ultimately leads to spermatozoa by the process called spermatogenesis. After this, my dear students, can you see the outer space? This outer space, this overall space is known as interstitial space, and in this interstitial space there are some cells present. Mostly blood is present, so this is red in color. So these cells which are present are Leydig cells or interstitial cells, right? After that, Leydig cell or interstitial cell. Okay, after that, my dear students, they are pyramid shaped cell. I hope you can find out. Okay, so these are the pyramid shaped cells which are Sertoli cells. So this is the cross-sectional view of seminiferous tubule. My dear students, majorly there are two types of cells which we are going to deal first. Then about spermatogonia and spermatozoa we will be dealing in the process of spermatogenesis. Okay, so first of all I'll tell you the function of Sertoli cells. Okay, so function of Sertoli cell. Sertoli cells are also known as bachcho nurse cell and also known as testicular cells. Okay, so first function I've already told you, sperms get nourishment from there, right? So first function is head of, tell me quickly, spermatozoa is embedded in Sertoli cells to obtain nourishment. Okay. Second function is these cells, Sertoli cells, secrete a hormone called inhibin. What they secrete, bachcho? Inhibin. Inhibin is a hormone, as its name suggests, it inhibits something. Inhibits means it prevents the flow of something. So it prevents the flow of main male sex hormone, that is testosterone. If anywhere, like if in any situation or any time, if there is a large amount of testosterone secreting in the body, like for example in male, sometimes the face is full of acne during puberty. So that is because testosterone overstimulates the sebaceous gland on skin, right? Or you can say oil gland on skin, due to which there is formation of acne on skin, right? So anywhere, like sometimes males have very high dense hair on skin, right? That is because there is overstimulation of testosterone, right? Overstimulation of testosterone sometimes also leads to baldness, right? So my dear students, this over secretion of testosterone is also not good. Okay, so to inhibit this over secretion of testosterone, a hormone called inhibin is secreted by Sertoli cells. Okay, then next function of Sertoli cells is it secretes a factor that is known as anti-Mullerian factor. Factors are generally proteins. Okay, so it is anti-Mullerian factor, or you can say AMF, right? What is the function of AMF? As you can see, anti means inhibit, right? Mullerian factor. So anti-Mullerian factor inhibits, or you can say prevents, the formation of Mullerian duct in males. Formation of Mullerian duct in male. Now can you tell me what is the function of Mullerian duct? My dear students, in females this Mullerian ducts form oviduct. Oviduct, you can say fallopian tube. So in female, if Mullerian duct is present, then oviduct will form, right? So in males, obviously we don't want fallopian tube in males, right? So it should be inhibited. So this formation of this duct should be inhibited. So Sertoli cells secrete anti-Mullerian factor, which inhibits the formation of Mullerian duct. Okay, then Sertoli cells also secrete a protein that is known as androgen binding protein, right? So it also secretes androgen. Androgen is also known as testosterone, right? So androgen binding protein. So this, what is the function of this protein, my dear students? The function of this protein is it binds with testosterone and makes it concentrated. Okay, so which concentrates testosterone, right? So these are some of the function of Sertoli cells, which are one of the major cells of pyramid shaped cells of seminiferous tubule. Now next cell we'll be going to discuss is interstitial cell. Okay, so next I'll be teaching you the function of interstitial cell. Okay, so my dear students, function of interstitial cell. Can you tell me? I have already told you interstitial cells secrete a very, very important hormone in males, that is obviously testosterone, right? So testosterone is also known as androgen, right? Now other function, or you can say what is the function of testosterone? Testosterone is very important hormone in males, my dear students. So function of testosterone, or you can say main male sex hormone, is obviously the first function is helps in the process of formation of sperms, that is helps in spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis is the process of conversion of spermatogonia into spermatozoa, or you can say sperms, right? Or you can say the process of synthesis of sperms. Other than that, testosterone is very, very important because it helps in formation of secondary sexual characters in male. Okay, so formation of secondary secondary sexual characters in males, right? Now, what are secondary sexual characters? I have already told you. My dear students, secondary sexual characters in males are formation of beard, moustaches, right? So, next function, what happens during puberty? See, my dear students, this testosterone in males released during puberty, and during puberty at the age of around, you can say 13 to 16 years of age in males, there are a lot of changes occur, right? Like there is formation of beard, moustaches. Other than that, there is change in pitch of sound or voice, you can say. So change in pitch of voice, you can say, na, right? Bhari ho jati hai awaaz, right? So that is it. Then other than that, formation of musculature. Other than that, obviously formation of axillary hairs like armpit hairs, pubic hairs. Then other than that, what are the changes which occur? Testosterone leads to baldness, right? So slowly it leads to baldness also. Testosterone also leads to aggressiveness, right? Other than that, other features of in males are, there are a lot of features, my dear students. Formation of, I told you that acne formation, many people experience acne formation during puberty. Why? What is the reason behind it? Because of over secretion of oil glands, right? So over secretion of oil gland on face, or you can say skin, generally face. Okay, so these are some of the secondary sexual characters which occur in males due to the secretion of testosterone hormone during puberty. Okay, so we have covered major cells of seminiferous tubule, that is Sertoli cells and interstitial cells. Obviously spermatogonia and spermatozoa will be going to discuss in the topic spermatogenesis, that is the next topic after male reproductive system, that is gametogenesis, where we will be dealing with spermatogenesis and oogenesis. So we will be discussing about it later. Okay, so this was about seminiferous tubule and detailed structure of testis. After that, obviously, my dear students, these sperms which are synthesized in the seminiferous tubule, these move to rete testis and form rete testis. As you can see here, these rete testis are a network of vessels, right? From this network of vessels, these sperms move to vasa efferentia. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Can you tell me why docile animals or choir boys are castrated? Let me explain this question and make it easy for you to understand. My dear student, what are docile animals? Docile animals are pet animals, or you can say the animals which you keep generally in your house or nearby your house. Okay, then what are choir boys? In generally in Christian prayers, there is a group of boys which generally say the prayer or sing the prayer, right? So those boys are known as choir boys. Okay, then what is castration? Castration means removal of testis. What is castration, my dear student? It is removal of testis. Now you have to tell me why docile animal and choir boys are generally castrated. Okay, you have to give me the answer in the comment section. Okay, bye bye, take care.